Hey, this is Mark at the Motor City Comic Con. I'm here with Kevin Grevioux. You might recognize this guy. He's in a lot of movies. He plays a lot of characters like Congo and Star Trek. He's also a writer, comic book creator. Tell us, how did you get started doing acting?
Well, basically, I started as an extra. I was an extra in this Michael Jackson video called Remember the Times back in the early 90s. And that gave me an inkling that maybe I could do it for a living. So, it was trial and error for a while, but I was able to make some inroads, get some parts, and, the rest is history, I guess.
Because everyone recognizes you. You're one of those guys like, I know that guy.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
So how'd you get involved doing these comic books?
Well, I've been a comic book fan since I was 12. So I'm not one of these Johnny-come-latelys, who say they like comics but never really bought any issues or whatever. So I've been reading for quite some time and collecting and have a vast collection. So when I got into the film industry, I basically said to myself, you know what, maybe this is the time that I can really try to make inroads into the comic industry. And I was able to do so.
Tell me, what do you got coming out? Tell us a little bit about the books you got here.
Okay, so one of my favorite comics that I created is a character called Darkstorm. And this is about an ex-Marine who hates superheroes because of the way they kind of jacked up the world and really don't do what they were supposed to be doing until he actually becomes one and tries to set things right. So this is really one of my favorite books. This is my zombie book called ZMD, Zombies of Mass Destruction, which is about how the U.S. government uses zombies as weapons of mass destruction. And so this is really cool. Then I have my book, Gentara, which I kickstarted, and it's about a police detective who discovers that she's actually a descendant of an ancient race of genies. Yeah, so all these are very interesting.
What books do you got coming out soon? Yeah, can you talk about anything?
Can't talk about anything right now, but I do have some things coming out.
What do you got coming out in the acting world?
The acting world, I'm about to direct a film called War Dogs, and I start next month, and we'll see what happens with that.
Now, one of the movies I like to talk to you about is the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes. Tell us a little bit about that. What was your experience like doing that movie?
That was really fun. Tim was a great guy, a true visionary, met a lot of good people. Mark Wahlberg, I actually knew him from the gym. Evan Dexter Park, he became a really good friend of mine. Just had a lot of fun on it. The makeup was kind of difficult to deal with because you're in the chair for 2.5, 3 hours every morning. But it was still fun nevertheless.
You had a few scenes with Michael Clark Duncan, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Mike was a good guy. Yeah, I've known him for a while.
You played a great character in that movie.
Yes, he did, most definitely.
He's missed.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So, tell me now, did you just do the writing on these books, or are you an artist also?
No, I'm not an artist, at least not anymore. And not a very good one. But I did write everything on the table, yes.
So how long have you been hitting the con circuit?
Probably, as a fan, probably since '93. As a professional, maybe since '93. Yeah.
How was the turnout this weekend here in Motor City?
It was good. Really liked it. The people are great. The fans are great. The people who invited me are great. So I had a good time.
Also, where can people find your books?
They can find me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I have a website, darkstormcomics.com, and they can reach me there as well.
Kevin, it was a pleasure speaking with you and meeting you.
Okay.
And we hope the rest of your weekend goes great.
Thank you very much, sir.
And this is Mark at the Motor City Comic Con.